Cover the what, the why, and how of IPAs. What is an IPA? Well, an IPA is a specific beer style, and those three letters stand for India Pale Ale. Does that mean IPAs are brewed in India? The short answer is no, but the long answer is that IPAs were brewed for India, and that leads us to the why of IPAs. It's said that at one time the sun never set on the British Empire. In those days, a land called India, now a sovereign nation, was occupied by British troops. Those soldiers were upset because they couldn't enjoy their fine British ales as they would spoil on their journey from London to Mumbai. You see, the long sea voyage that could last for months and cross the equator not once but twice made it necessary to find a way to preserve beer. Enter the hop cone. Done. And that brings us to how are IPAs brewed. You see, the hop cone that I'm holding here is one of the 4 primary ingredients of beer. More on that on a different episode. These hop cones, or simply hops, contain essential oils, resins, and other compounds that give the beer its characteristic flavor, aroma, and bitterness. But in addition to all of that, these are a natural preservative. Brewers discovered that by adding extra hops, which have antimicrobial properties, they could help to keep the beer from spoiling. However, simply doubling the amount of hops in the recipe would lead to an overly bitter beer that was nearly impossible to drink. This is not that. Pay attention. To offset the increase in bitterness, brewers simply doubled the amount of fermentable sugars, resulting in a higher ABV brew. This practice of adding extra hops, along with the higher alcohol content, became associated with beers destined for India, hence the name India Pale Ale. All this talking, I'm thirsty. IPAs became less common in the late 19th century with the advent of refrigeration, but they experienced a new revival in the 1970s with the introduction of new hop varieties like the Cascade, ultimately leading to the modern American IPA. So there you have it, a brief history of time and the what, why, and how of IPAs enabled by this little guy, the hop cone. Drop a comment and let me know what other beer facet you'd like to understand better, and I'll cover it in an up-and-coming episode of The Beer School with Mike vs. Beer.